Hello, I welcome you all to Civics Learning. Today, I am going to discuss a very important topic in human resource management and also in education and organizational behavior. It is learning process. We all learn many things a day. We continue to learn a number of things almost every day. We come to school, we come to college, and in everyday life, we learn a number of things. When it comes to human resource management, it is very important for human resource managers and in particular for training managers to know how people learn. It is very important for them to understand how employees learn in a training program in order to arrange the training programs in a way that can facilitate high learning environment for the employees. So what is learning? What is the learning process? Learning is defined as a relatively permanent change in behavior. It is a relatively change in attitude, behavior, and our knowledge. We learn by acquiring new information, by acquiring new skills and talents and competencies. In organizational behavior and human resource management, learning is defined as a relatively permanent change in our behavior. When we learn, there is a change in our behavior. When we learn, there is a change in our attitude. We continue to make changes in our attitude, in our personality, in our behavior, and in the way we deal and communicate with others when we learn. Look at another definition. Learning is a lifelong change in attitude, behavior, and interaction of a person as a result of his interaction with his surroundings and environment. And learning is the way people acquire knowledge, information. They store in their mind and they apply their knowledge in some kind of events or in problem solving or in analytical thinking, etc. So when we summarize, what is learning? It is the process of acquiring information, acquiring knowledge, storing the information in our mind and applying the information in different aspects of life in our day-to-day life. So it makes a change in our life. It makes a change in our attitude. It makes a change in our behavior because we apply our knowledge, our information in different field of our life. That is the way we make change in our behavior. A number of factors affect the way people learn. For example, our own past experience, our family settings, our social background, or my educational background, for example. So a number of factors affect the way we learn. Many people learn by doing, while many others learn by listening and by watching television or a movie. So there are different kind of people, they learn from different things or different ways. So while setting up a training program or a classroom or a lecturing room, for example, it is very important for the training managers or for the trainers to arrange the classroom in a way that everyone can learn. In a group of employees, there will be some people who learn by doing. So for them, problem solving or critical thinking or a kind of activities, some kind of simulation, some kind of games are required. But for some others, kind of lecturing programs would be enough. And for others, you need to integrate your program with videos, with some kind of video conferencing. So people learn differently and therefore you need to organize your training program in a different way. While we analyze a learning process, It is very important to look at Bloom's taxonomy. Benjamin Bloom has developed a model to explain how people learn. He identified three basic domains. Number one, cognitive domain. Number two, affective domain. Number three, motor skill domain. So what is cognitive domain? It is about mental skills. Cognitive domain refers to knowledge, analysis, comprehension, application and evaluation. So this domain is helpful to explain why and how people learn about organizational cultures, departmental cultures and values, and organizational policies, etc. The next domain is affective domain. The affective domain refers to feelings, values, engagements, perceptions and motivations. So this is helpful to explain how employees receive and respond to the phenomena and the value they hold towards a particular object, for example, or an event, for example. The third domain of Bloom's taxonomy is motor skill domain. What is that? It refers to manual and physical skills. The development of manual and physical skills requires hand-on experiments, hand-on exercises. So you look at training programs conducted by most of the companies. They provide off-the-job training or on-the-job training. You look at what is going on in on-the-job training. People learn by doing. For example, you want to learn a series of manufacturing processes in a plant or in a company. Off-the-job training is provided. People with high motor skill will learn quickly. So there are a number of people, they have high level of motor skill learning and they learn by doing things. They learn by engaging in activities. Thank you for watching and subscribing to Siddhik's Learning.